Welcome to the U by Undrafted Sports. Even the best players go undrafted sometimes. We're going to talk about NHL. We got the All-star weekend that happened. What'd you guys think of the All-star weekend? It was in Florida this year.
Not bad. I mean, I thought it was pretty exciting. It was good to see all the players have a fun time and, not really hating on it. Just casual, pick up, nice and easy.
I like the vibes. I like the surfboard thing. Like, that was cool, but at the end of the day, it's an all-star event, so how good could it be?
Only thing I want to say about it is that Ovi's kid is mad overrated. That move was not that nice.
So actually, I'm going to bring up the surfboard thing. One of our topics today is Shesterkin went top 4 in that competition. With him and Fox were paired up. And so the goal of it was to knock over, I think it was like 4 or 5 surfboards in like a certain, and you're timed. And there, you go up against 2 other guys. And it was 2 Avalanche guys versus 2 Rangers guys. The Rangers guys being Fox and Shesterkin, who's obviously a goalie. And they got top 4 in that competition. Top 4. So that was pretty cool.
I mean,
That's sick.
He was using a goalie stick doing this.
That's sick.
Like that's pretty crazy. And he dunked Mikko Rantanen in the dunk tank.
Yeah, I mean, that was fun to watch. It was funny watching Shesterkin because it's like every time he had it, he was nice at the ones like short side and then it was like struggling on the ones to get him far side.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's very impressive for a goalie because those surfboards were set up above the boards. So you had to nip. And
you had to get him up
then,
high.
Yeah, you had to get him up. But it's cool because, Shesterkin, when there's always an empty net opportunity, he gets the puck, he's shooting it down the ice. So, I mean,
True.
it was
He's
very
already done it
cool.
twice this season. Hasn't scored yet, but
I mean, it was very cool just seeing him in the event and just, I don't know, NHL is just trying to make it have fun and, I mean, like you guys said, finished top 4. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
yeah, he's doing just as good as like regular like snipers and like Mikko Rantanen like snipers in the game, and he's doing just as good.
With their goalie
Man,
stick.
he looked like a beauty while doing it, too.
Oh yeah, he had the shades.
With the shades.
on. Oh, that was awesome.
I had one thing. I saw in the accuracy competition, the one where they have the 4 little things in the goal. Saw McDavid rip that.
My
Under
gosh.
10 seconds, didn't miss a shot.
That's
It was
4 for 4, right?
4 for 4, under 10 seconds. I mean, obviously we know he's great, but like that was just like, holy crap, man. Like, he's just a different breed.
You know what's crazy about that too? He lost. He didn't win that competition.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Because they went to, that was like the
Was that
first
Cale-
round.
Was that Cale Makar that won?
Brock Nelson actually. We were just
Nelson.
talking about last week.
Brock Nelson.
But yeah, that I actually wanted to bring that up because how do you go 4 for 4, or actually 8 for 8? Because the second time he did it, he went 4 for 4 too, and then you lose. Like how does that happen? Well, I'll give you the answer. It's because they went head to head in the like second part of the challenge. So like one guy shooting at one end, the other guy shooting at the other end, which I think was kind of lame. Like I think the NHL was kind of like running out of time for that competition and just wanted to speed it up. But Nazem Kadri won that round, went to the finals against Brock Nelson, and Brock Nelson took it, which I think is stupid.
It's probably just part of the script, to be honest. Like, they didn't. He
it's
wins.
all in the script.
He's so good at everything. Like, no way he lost that. That was part of a script. He threw it. He had money on fucking Brock or something. Yeah.
That Arian Foster video came out. Everybody's talking about the script now.
Yeah. Script this, script that. Come on.
So the All-Star game was pretty cool too. We got to see some interesting line combinations. Obviously, I mean, Ovechkin and Crosby is always fun to see at the All-Star game
Yeah.
in the Metro Division.
Did you see the one play they had? It was like Crosby had it, passed it down low to Ovi, and then he like went to go hit it for the one time, but didn't pass it back to Crosby, and he just sniped it right in. And then they interviewed him, and they were like, "Oh, like, how'd you feel about the goal?" Blah blah blah. And he's like, had to feed him. He was wide open. Blah blah blah. It was just like very funny in the moment, and like they were just laughing on the bench, just having a good time. It's like stuff like that you like love to see. They've been playing since they've been in the league, like
Rivals since they've been in the league.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're pro players. They have respect for each other, and you just love to see like little fun stuff like that.
It's awesome getting to see two of the best players of our generation, if not like of all time,
Yeah.
pairing up on the same line. and going to work.
Having fun with it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ovechkin brought little Sergey Ovi to the All-Star competition too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was fun to see. I mean, you love seeing the younger talent. I mean, one day he probably will be in the NHL. So I mean, just fun little things like that adds, smile to people's faces.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Probably like 5 or 6, dude. He was little. He was little.
Impressive for a 5 or 6 year old.
But you would wash him.
You were hating on him before, but now that he's 6, it doesn't matter.
I mean, that move was not nice.
Another one was cool. Horvat, who just got traded. Him and Pettersson were on the same line, so they got to connect for. I think they scored 3 goals, but one of them got called back. But there were some like clips of them after the game on Twitter going around that they were talking and they were like, "Oh, like let's connect for one last goal together."
That's so cool.
That's got to be kind of sad, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely sad. I mean, playing in Vancouver for basically your whole career and, just getting traded after or before the break. I mean, it's cool to see that they're playing again and they could connect one last time. I mean, like we said, Horvat got traded before the break. And, like, Patterson's still on the Vancouver team. Just stuff like that. It's just old times. I mean, you've been teammates for forever, for however long. Like, stuff like that you like to see.
Of course. Another cool one was Brady and Matt Tkachuk. Brothers, obviously. One plays on Calgary, the other's on Ottawa. And, just cool to see. I mean, brothers who are on different teams pairing up and seeing how their chemistry works, That was pretty cool. It worked pretty well.
Do you mean Florida instead of Calgary?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because the trade.
Yeah, my bad.
I think you said Calgary. I forgot. Sorry.
But yeah, and it obviously worked out pretty well because Tkachuk won All-Star MVP.
Matty
cool.
boy.
They're no Sedin brothers, but that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that they put up the numbers they put up. I mean, it's a fun game, but it's cool that they have that brother connection. They've been on the ice since they've grown up, so it's pretty cool to see something like that.
Be the Hughes brothers together in
Yeah.
New Jersey in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is get Quinn from Vancouver, yeah. That would be sick if they had all 3 on one team.
That'd be nuts.
That'd be insane.
Quinn's a defenseman anyway, though. I want to see Hughes and the little guy fucking.
Well, Luke's a
together.
defenseman too.
Oh, really?
The youngest,
Oh, damn.
yeah. So, I mean, it'll still be super cool to see them on the same team. They're both studs. I mean, Jack's a superstar in the league already. Projected to put up 50 this year, and then Luke's going off for Michigan, I think he plays for. I always see clips of him on Instagram. Moving on, though, Bo Horvat, we're going to go back to him for a second. He signed an extension with the Islanders after getting traded there from Vancouver for 8 years, $8.5 million. What do we think about that contract?
I mean, dude, it's like every podcast we talk about Bo Horvat, but
That's the news right now.
yeah, no, but what's it called? We were talking last time about how we didn't know if they were gonna sign him, maybe let him walk in free agency. We didn't really know what was going on, but Bo Horvat, I mean, he's definitely in his prime right now. I would say, getting towards the back half of his career. 8 years though, I mean, don't you think that's a little too long? I feel like a 5-year contract.
Well, I just want to say something. I think there's someone else that might think that it was a little bit too long. And we're going to put it right here.
Yeah, we'll bring that up in a second. But before that, I would just like to say, Bo Horvat's 27 years old. He'll be with the Islanders for pretty much his career.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll sign a 1 or 2 year deal somewhere after that. That was the purpose of the Islanders signing them. They're a fringe playoff team right now. So that was really the point of them signing them. So I'm glad that they got that deal. 8 years for $8.5 million is a good deal. If you could get him for $1 million for the rest of his career, $1 million a season for the rest of his career, I feel like that's a good deal. Sabres just gave Dylan Cousins a 7-year, $7.1 million.
Yeah.
So it's like they're getting Bo Horvat for the same value that And Dylan Cousins is very good. Don't get me wrong. Like he's a stud and he's young.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Bo Horvat is one of the guys in the league right now. Getting him for the same value for the rest of his career, pretty much for the same value as Dylan Cousins. I like that.
Yeah.
That's why the Islanders traded for him this year. His contract's done this year. They only traded for him so they could re-sign him.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Well, you want to hear what Lou Lamoriello, the guy who traded for him, said about it?
Oh, let's hear it. Yeah, this is what we'll put up right here.
Yeah, sorry.
Can you let us know what you
Well, all I can tell you is it's too long and it's too much money. So that's, I mean, you want the truth?
No. Well, that was going to lead into my next point.
Next question.
All-time nose. That guy's nose is insane, dude.
Yo, that guy ain't gonna see the 6th, 7th, or 8th year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got to chill out with the Newports, maybe.
Nah, I mean, I like the contract. I think it's a good deal for Bo Horvat. I mean, it's not a $10 million contract for a crazy good center or something like that, but it fits, you know. 8 years might be a little long, but you know that's the type of deals they're giving out these days. So, Lou Lamoriello he's an old, obviously you guys just saw him, but he's an old fashioned GM. He's like one of the similar to like the Yankees where like they all have to be shaved.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those guys. So he hates long contracts. He hates giving out a lot of money. I mean, just look at the Islanders roster right now, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Other than Bo Horvat,
Yeah.
obviously, and maybe Barzal.
Do you think that's why they're a retirement home? Because they only like to sign guys for like 1 or 2 years toward the end of their career. Like
he likes Lou Lamoriello likes his guys. So he was at the Devils for a while, and now you see Paul Mary is on the Islanders. Parise, yep. So he's got his own way of doing things, and I mean, it's worked in the past for him, but I don't know how many years he's got left in the league.
Was he still leading them in the 80s when they were winning?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
GMs move around pretty
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
frequently.
Because I was like, I mean, it's working, but
Yeah.
I guess it's not.
Alrighty.
And then one more thing, start bench cut.
Ooh. I
We
almost forgot.
Ovechkin, Crosby, and little Ovi.
Crosby, Ovechkin, and Little Ovi.
Yep.
Cut Crosby.
Start Ovi. Bench Crosby, cut low Ovi.
Oh my God.
He ain't ready.
Think about the potential. Think about the potential.
Yeah,
Sign him to a 25-year deal, $250,000. You're chilling.
Take him for that. He ain't signing that.
Yeah, I'm sticking with both the Ovechkins. They're gonna score 1 million goals a season, and yeah, that's what I'm rocking
Yeah,
with.
dude, how are you not? Dude, Crosby, get
Crosby out of here.
Crosby, yeah, come on.
Dude.
So Ovechkin culture.
I'll take Lil Ovi in a fight over Crosby every day. I don't care. That Russian spirit just gets him going. You know?
Sidney the crybaby Crosby.
Yeah.
I'll take a crybaby over a communist. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.